today's episode of Brainbusters! In this episode today, we will be thinking about safety and how we can keep ourselves safe when we make a journey, walking, cycling and scooting.
You will need some paper or whiteboard, pen and your brain. Pause here if you need to collect any of these items.
The first big brainbuster question of today is, how do you keep yourself safe when you make a journey? With a partner, discuss this question and jot down all of your ideas. You have 3 minutes to complete this task. Pause the video here and start the timer. Off you go. Welcome back everybody, and thumbs up if you had time to answer our big brainbuster question and thought about ways that you keep yourself safe. We also asked our loyal viewers this question, and here are some of their ideas. Give yourselves a silent cheer for every answer you thought of as well. Let's practice now. Brilliant. Let's listen.
Look for a safe place to cross, a pedestrian crossing, pedestrian island or straight clear road. If crossing at a junction, look in all directions, not just right and left. You could look forwards and even backwards. Give yourself enough time. Don't dash out or be in a hurry, because you might see it's clear, but then a car might come zooming at you. Make sure you can be seen around parked vehicles and in poor weather or lighting. You could have a high-vis jacket. Look and listen carefully for hazards, like a car coming around a sharp corner or a car without lights on to see you. When crossing the road at a pedestrian crossing, wait until the traffic has definitely stopped before crossing.
So many fantastic examples of safe choices and safe behaviours. Well done viewers, and well done to all of you. Fantastic thinking.
I think we have just enough time for a quick 1-minute Brainbusters break. You will soon see an image on the screen. All you need to do is try and spot the 12 hidden objects. Super easy? I think so. So to make it a little bit more challenging, you will have a 1-minute time limit. How many hidden objects did you spot? Hands up for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, and we'll stop there. Let's repeat this activity, but this time I've made a small change to the image. Are you ready to have another go? long enough. Can you all just shout out how many objects you spotted this time? Thumbs up if you spotted more objects this time round. Brilliant. So what made this activity easier second time round? What changes did I make? Pause the video here and have a quick 1-minute chat as a class. You've probably worked it out by now, but this activity was more than just a simple brain buster break. It was actually an activity to demonstrate the very important be bright, be seen message.
So going back to our big brain buster question of today, our viewers, along with so many of you, remembered the really important message, be bright, be seen. But do the materials and clothes we choose to wear really help keep us safe? To help us answer this question, let's hand over to Laboratory Louise, our super scientist, who has recently carried out a very special investigation exploring whether wearing light, bright, reflective and fluorescent clothing and materials really do help make us more visible in all weathers. Over to you, Louise.
Hello and welcome to my very special and rather stinky road safety laboratory. I've got so many investigations here that I can show you. I'm trying to find out whether walking to school affects the brain as well as the body. I want to discover whether light can change the way that we see things. I'm developing a youth spray to turn adults back into children so they can learn more road safety at schools, just like you guys. But I'm not sure this stuff works. What do you think?
I don't think it works.
It just doesn't seem to have the staying power. I want to know whether distractions can stop us from keeping ourselves as safe as possible. Oh my goodness! I forgot to turn that off earlier. You guys distracted me. Maybe we should leave the experiments for... Oh, now the phone's beeping. Oh, it's Kate. Oh, you want to hear about my investigation into visibility? That was a brilliant one. I thought about whether light, bright, fluorescent and reflective materials could really help to keep you safe. I did it last week. It's around here somewhere. While I'm finding it out, maybe you could get yourselves ready to be super scientists. Hello again. I've been busy getting out all the things that I used for the experiment last week. There's so much stuff in my laboratory, it's really hard to remember what I used. I've got torches and timers, magnifying glasses, and these boxes of resources, and I can't remember which things were the important things for my experiment. Do you think you could help me? Do you? Oh, you can. Brilliant. I'll read out the labels on my boxes and you can tell me which one you think was to do with my experiment about visibility, and then we can look at what's inside. Are squirrels more persuasive than bears? No, I didn't think that was the right box either. Zebras, puffins and pelicans. Do crossings make drivers cross? No, I think that was for another day. Really good experiment though. Light, bright and reflective. Can we be seen? Yes, that is the one. Oh, and here's my things. I got lots and lots of gloves and coats and different things from round the road safety stores on my house, and I tested them, but I can't see the results sheet, and I really wanted to show you the results of my experiment. While I go and find the results sheet, because it's here somewhere, maybe you could have a chat as a group or a class and work out how you would experiment to answer our big brain buster question. How can we make ourselves visible when walking, cycling or scooting in all weathers? Have a go now. I'll be back soon.
Have you all had the time to think? Brilliant. I'm sure you've got lots of fantastic ideas. You've thought of an hypothesis. You've maybe thought about the materials you'll test, the variables you'll change, your results, your prediction, how you'd carry out the investigation. If you get time at a later date, why not have a go? But for now, let's hand back to Laboratory Louise, who will talk us through her investigation. Over to you.
Thank you, Kate. While you and the children talked, I had time to find my results and prepare the things I wanted to show everyone. I investigated visibility and whether light, bright, fluorescent and reflective materials really do help to keep you safe. I carried out my investigation by testing lots of different materials, including reflective materials, fluorescent materials, and some non-reflective materials. I remembered some prior learning and made sure I had a light source. We all know that light is needed in order to see things. I used a torch for my light source in the laboratory, but for the photos I took for my results, I used car headlights to really test how materials worked when they're out and about. I'm going to show you the photos of my results now.
These are the photographs I took of the different materials in action at different times of day. 3:30 p.m, a time when lots of schools finish for the day and you might be heading home. 5 p.m, when many children are heading home from after-school clubs or activities. And 6:30 p.m, which is properly dark at this time of year, but still early enough that you might be out and about. Here are all of my results photos for you to compare. Talk with a partner. What do you think I concluded from this investigation? You can pause the video to give you time to talk. I'm sure you noticed that some of the clothes and the people in them were easier to see than others. My conclusions were: fluorescent materials enhance daytime visibility. Reflective materials enhance nighttime visibility. The material clothes are made from may affect how much light is reflected. Here is the super scientific bit. Some clothes and accessories have retroreflectors. These are reflective bands that direct light in one direction, usually back towards the light source. So when a light source, like car headlights, shine on them, they become super visible. Wear clothes or accessories that reflect light so that you can be seen easily. But remember, even the best material doesn't work if there is no light source. Reflective materials help you to be more visible when there is a light source present.
Thanks, Louise. We can confidently say that wearing light, bright, fluorescent and reflective materials and clothing really do help us be more visible in all weathers.
As a result of my experiment findings, I decided to make my lab and my lab coat light, bright and reflective.
I decided to make just a couple of small changes to my outfit to help it become more visible. You might have noticed my light, bright fluorescent gloves and my fluorescent and reflective band. Whether you choose to wear lots of light, bright, reflective accessories just like Louise, or make a few small changes like I have, those small changes can have a significant impact on helping you to be bright, be seen, be safe.